So now, another little disclaimer. This is one of the Elder Dragons from the endgame content. So again, if you're looking to avoid any spoilers or anything that you might not have seen in the game yet, or something like that, just fair bit of warning. There is an Elder Dragon that you don't see until the end game. I'm running earplugs because I got my charge blade back. I rolled the charge blade on this one. So I got my earplugs, I got my agitator because this is going to be a tempered quest, and so since they're much more aggressive, agitator comes in handy here. Stun resistance, health boost, and fire resistance, because Teostra is super difficult. Peak performance is not going to be great, just because the fire damage, once he gets that little coating around him. Capacity boost and razor sharp. Ideally, I would have sharpness on here, or I'm sorry, the polisher, but there's just not really anything I'm looking to give up here. I need my earplugs. The one thing I would consider giving up is the tool specialist, but since I'm running the fire mantle and the temporal mantle, man, I want to have those available as much as possible. So if I need to sharpen more here and there, that's what I gotta do. I gotta be honest, I started to like Teostra a lot more as soon as Lunestra came into the game. I'm just not a big fan of Teostra. I don't like his look, I don't like his fight. Not because it's hard, I don't mind a good challenge, but there's just something about his design. It's another one of those similar to what I was talking about Valhazak, where it's original, it's kind of different. You're looking at something that resembles like a zombie dragon, and Teostra is just kind of a Manicore looking guy, and whatever, that's all well and good, but it's kind of been done to death. So those are my only complaints with it. Aside from that, it's like I said, it is consistently one of the harder fights in the game as far as I'm concerned. Gotta get those pre-workouts in, because he will wreck me, but at least I got my charge blade. I'm not running anything with ice. Partially I want that white sharpness, but also I would rather get little bits of blast damage on him, where I'm not really hitting him enough, I don't feel like, not with this kind of weapon, to get much out of the either ice or water elemental weakness. So alright, usually he kind of comes right into this area. There he is. See those big angry wings. Oh, okay, that's fine. Not gonna hear me complain. I'm willing to put this fight off as much as I possibly can. There we go. Definitely worth it. I'll just look over here and see if there are any other tracks real quick. Looks like it. We love those tempered Elder Dragon investigations, because I want more hero streamstones. And if I'm being honest, I would say more warrior streamstones. I'm a bigger fan of augmenting the lower rank weapons. Just feel like it lets you do a little more. Lets you embellish your particular play style more so than just being able to augment it once. But Usually I try to avoid going into Sword and Shield mode with Teostra just because he moves around so much. And I feel like I really struggle to hit him on a consistent basis. I do have to admit, when he's just sitting there like that, he's pretty cool looking. He's pretty cool looking, I gotta say. And now we begin. He just does not even care. Got lucky with that charge point. Or not charge point, guard point. Did not get lucky with anything there. Yeah, and the little bit that I've kind of tried to get good with the Charge Blade, in particular with Teostra, I feel like there's just much more to be gained from avoiding the Amped Element Discharge attack and just going for some file combos. Getting those files charged up and then hitting him more often for little bits of less here and there. There we go. Yeah, and I'm also really bad about not having those flash pods ready at a moment's notice. Because when he goes for his supernova, man. Ugh. Come on. What was my fire defense? I think it was around, like, it was close to 40. I don't think it was quite 40. Oh man, I thought he was going for it. Not trying to stay topped out at peak performance, but really and I'm not, well, yeah, I'll wait until we go into the actual fire areas. But I suppose it would at least make sense for me to use my temporal mantle at this point. Come on, you're wasting time. Do your big move. I know you want to, you're all amped up for it. Making me waste my agitator time. That's what I'm talking about. Trying to stay under his tail as much as possible definitely makes a difference with just staying away from a lot of those breath attacks and his tail swipes, because you can just kind of stay right under him there. If he goes for a breath attack, you're going to be okay, and for the most part, if he goes wild with those tail swings, you can be okay as well. And speaking of which, let's see if we can't do a little bit to get rid of that tail. Well, why did Agitator activate as soon as he starts to fly away? Wuss. He's just a big old wuss. So he definitely knocked me around a bit in that, but all in all, I'm happy with the way that played out so far. Now this will be where I get that fireproof mantle on. Yeah. Because he, again, the environmental damage you take from a lot of that lava makes everything just that much more stressful when you're trying to deal with all of his stupid attacks. Especially once he starts kicking around some of that blast powder, it can be kind of hard to tell where he's going with it, where some of it might be. He wants to do that supernova again. You can see it. You can see it. He wants it. Oh, I got lucky there. I don't know how that wasn't in my hitbox. Got me. Oh my lord. And he's up there with Nergigante. Oh man, come on. Don't be stupid. Oh, thank you. I'm not gonna waste time with peak performance. Just gonna get some oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not getting in a closed quarter with you and that freaking tail. Come on. Not that fast. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say though. He and Nergigante are both just pros at figuring out how to give you a little love tap when you're about to heal and completely throwing off the animation and stopping your heal dead in its tracks. It is infuriating. Just don't. I don't want to use that temporal mantle just because whenever he does get skulled up, I was hoping I could get a mount right there. Oh, come on. This is, oh, beautiful tank. Except it's taken me forever to get back over there. And he's not skulled up. Oh, and he's going into the bane of my existence, and my freaking cool drinks have worn off. I'm really bad at seeing that notification. Let's hit a couple potions so I'm not just burning through my mega potions, and get a good sharpen on there. Yeah, this area kills me. I'm really not good at fighting on sloped environments, and so both of these, you doing it? I don't know when he's gonna decide the, oh, of course. When he's gonna decide the flash pods don't matter anymore. So far, I feel pretty pleased. I don't know how hammer users... Oh, come on. I don't know how hammer users fight Teostra at all. 'Cause every time I try to just get a nice little love tap on the face, you saw what happens. He just charges me. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh, thank God. I don't know if I would have been safe from that or not, but I had zero interest in finding out. Alright, skulled up. Except, I do not want him to get too far, because I want to try to get a charge. There we go. I want to try to get a full charge going, so that I can really... Oh, come on. Oh, whew. Come on. Is it your first day? Good lord, lucky guard point. Figures, come on. Don't you do it? Oh. Oh. Just keep getting some free hits. Little by little. I don't need a lot here. Just wanting to have as much ready as I can for when he goes and takes his little nap. So I remembered bombs this time so I could not be an idiot. And that'll help me wake him up. Give him a nice little wake-up call. Top off my mega potions, just in case. You never know how these tempereds are gonna go. And, fortunately, I do have my temporal mantle. Teostra is the only one I'm nervous about trying to do some of these 15-minute investigations with. Nergigante I can do, Kushala I can do. I don't like to because I hate that fight. Alright, I did not bring the affinity booster, so I'm just gonna... Alright, I couldn't tell if I had a little tick there or not. Alright, so now let's get ready to do this. Everything is set to go now. Get right up there. I usually try to line it up. Yeah! Ugh, I'll never get tired of that. Never get tired of it. Usually try to line up so the end of my charge blade is right about at the end of where I want to hit, because on that wind up there is on that windup, there's a little spot that'll just kind of clip them. And so if I hit with that, my double damage attack is going to be like 30 something rather than the 300 that I want it to be. Let's get some research points while I'm in here. Yeah. Get one more. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? Yes. Just in time. And now let's see what happens. What I get. What did I get? Alright, I see a shining streamstone in there. Don't care about any of this. Hard armor spheres is good, but worn, and shining. Alright, you gonna give me something good? That looks good. Oh wow, my first draw. Okay, alright. I'm excited. That's good. I can play with that a little bit. Geology, steadfast, and sword. Boo. Ugh. Alright, I gotta start making some log swords then. 185. No carts, shining streamstone, and a brand new decoration. So I will take it. That's what I call a success.